brief bit of background about great moments with Mr. Lincoln.
Gentlemen, you can give him a chance to become morally reformed. I asked one of the soldiers, who is dead in the White House? And he answered, the president. He was killed by an assassin. And a loud burst of grief from the crowd awoke me from my dream.
To start with, we were fortunate in being able to secure this life mask of the 16th president. How do we get this, Blaine?
This is actually a copy of an original life mask by the sculptor Leonard Volk.
Before Lincoln was president.
Before Lincoln was president.
Before he had a beard.
That's right.
During our exhaustive research into Lincoln's life, we studied his mannerisms, his gestures, and even his voice characteristics to create a faithful likeness of this honored man. The final result is so lifelike that you might find it hard to believe. Now let's go into the Opera House and listen carefully to the words of Mr. Lincoln, spoken by him a century ago, but which still apply today to free men everywhere.
Food, and strollers cannot enter the theater. Our 15-minute show.
I am in height, 6 feet 4 inches, nearly. Lean in flesh, weighing on an average of 180 pounds. Dark complexion, with coarse black hair and gray eyes, and no other marks or brands recollected.
Abraham Lincoln became president faced with the terrible threat of civil war, a thing he dreaded, yet a calamity he was prepared to meet if he must.
One wore blue and one wore gray as they marched along their way. The fife and drum began to play all on a beautiful morning.
Our defense is in the preservation of the spirit which prizes liberty as the heritage of all men, in all lands, everywhere. All the armies of Europe, Asia, and Africa combined could not by force take a drink from the Ohio or make a track on the Blue Ridge in a trial of 1,000 years. If destruction be our lot, we ourselves must be its author and finisher. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on.
We just wound up having a come down to Lincoln, you guys, visit the Lincoln show, and just sort of let it happen to you, because we just wind up having like a 20-30 minute conversation that we couldn't really put on the show because
Fresh Baked will get mad.
Because Fresh Baked will get, because it's kind of political and they'll get mad at us.
That, go to our personal Twitters.
Yeah, but
come see what Ian and I have to say on Twitter.
And if you don't want to, don't. But
But what I'm getting at, I guess, is that it is a great exercise in, I don't know, opening up your mind a little bit to maybe other points of view.
You're not allowed to be asleep anymore.
Huh?
You're not allowed to be asleep anymore. You
Well, literally, some people do sleep in the Lincoln show.
Sorry, did I say something?
I have fun facts about Michelle Kwan. I want to talk about her.
Michelle Kwan? Oh, Michelle. I'm like, how do we get to Michelle Kwan? All right, what do you got?
Ding, ding.
What do you got?
Michelle Wing-Shan Kwan is a retired American figure skater. She is a 2-time Olympic medalist, a 5-time world champion, and a 9-time U.S. champion.
That's fantastic.
What you got on that?
I make pretty cool videos.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
I once made a
Take
joke.
care of my dog. He made me laugh one time.
Yeah. And he broke me once too. Come to Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln. Experience it. Experience something that was important to Walt. There's that. Oh, no, we got to go this way. We're not done.
Oh.
No.
Oh, hey. Oh, where are you going?
We got to go back in here again.
Back. Taking us back to Berlin.
Well, you know what that means. can only mean one thing.
Invasion.
Invasion. That's right. No, we're. Hey, they closed the door. I was gonna go into. We have to go the hard way.
Either that or it's closed.
Wow, that sucks to be you. You were trying to do something and now you
We're
can't.
trying to go to Disneyana. Disneyana? Disneyana.
We do this every time.
I know.
Every time we do this.
It's just, if the word is Americana, then it's probably Disneyana.
Yeah, okay, I get that. Hopefully it's open. The door's open over here. For some reason they closed the door on that side.
And maybe that the gallery's closed.
I don't know.
Why are we inclined to say that? Because Pollyanna.
Yeah, there you go.
Because that's the YA makes you think.
Totally.
Yeah. It's the Y's
I
fault.
just pulled that out of the
Stupid
air.
Y's.
But
What is the deal with Y's and H's?
H's are ew.
I don't get it. So is the whole backside open too? Disneyana gifts. Oh, we have a showcase and signing.
that might be why the formal line.
Daniel Killen and Kenny Yamada. We've seen this fool around. I don't recognize this art. It looks like regular, but I've seen this stuff before. Oh, my eyes have locked on. I have to finish. It's the Congo Queen. It's almost like, you know what it is? This looks like
David Goliath.
art from Mad Magazine. That guy right there?
It does.
He does. Doesn't he look like a character from Mad Magazine?
It's the whole additional frame stuff that really does.
That frame is fantastic.
That's how they do it every time. I love it.
That frame is probably half the cost of
It is.
$8,500.
It is.
$8,500, but it's amazing. If you've got a room that would suit that, then
And about 10 grand to burn.
yeah. Here's another cool painting that I'm really digging. This is pretty affordable. That's $300 for Pinocchio, the original.
That's a good size. It's a very good size.
Now, is this the artist in question, I think? What?
Stitch just
Oh, yeah.
he's watching the baby.
Yeah.
Well, I'm wondering if it has to do with the ugly duckling book that he reads.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Ugly Duckling, huh? Yeah. But I think this is the artist that we saw
Yes, this is the artist.
out front. Daniel Killen. I saw that piece. They have what do you call it? When you can buy it for like $20. Print. They have prints of this out front. Probably all this stuff.
Yeah, you can get any of these as free.
But Daniel Killen is apparently invisible also. But here you go. You got some Dumbo. The Wishing Star. A forgotten classic. Ichabod. Oh, there's two of those. That top one's almost $4 grand. Now this is not the featured artist room. Oh, it is Daniel Killen again.
I can tell by his. I can tell his style.
So these are right here, these three, but
That one's not.
No, only this one is there.
no, these aren't.
Only this one.
It just has more stuff.
Oh, okay.
This
Yeah.
one is an artist, Larry Nicolai.
Larry Nicolai. I almost named my son Nicolai.
Mike Peraza, going with the shaggish.
Yeah, yeah. I actually prefer Peraza to Shag.
Really?
Yeah. We've seen other stuff of his here before.
Oh, I like this.
Oh, it's like a magazine cover.
Yeah, this is Mike Peraza again. With the famous Disney green
Yeah.
that only Disney villains are allowed to have. I seen them. I seen her.
Yeah, these are Kessinger.
Now, is that the redhead?
Yes, it's
the old redhead,
Yeah,
though,
it's
huh?
the older piece.
Why are you? Okay, they're gonna yell at you if you put your head on there.
There's glass.
I'm not touching it.
Okay. Why are you pretending to hug this picture? Who's that?
He's my friend.
Oh, you know him?
We follow each other on Instagram. It's like not a big deal.
This is $20,000, you guys.
Yeah, there is that.
Why is it 20,000?
There's a print version for 500.
Do you want to know why it's $20,000?
Yes, I would like to know.
Because that's his original piece that you're looking at.
Yeah.
He did that all by hand.
Well, I would hope so. I don't think he put this in Photoshop.
I mean like literally that's all pen. He sits there and just pens it.
That's pen?
That's pen. Look at it, you can see it.
Yeah, it's kind of Sharpie right here almost.
It's pen. That whole thing is all pen.
Wow.
And he just sits and just details everything.
See the scale, like proportion and like space. How do you get that in your head?
That's what I'm saying, man.
I could never do that.
That's why I really like this guy. He followed me first, and I instantly knew who he was, and was like, wait, is this a joke? Did he like accidentally slip and hit follow? Like
it's kind of like when a Playboy model followed Fresh Baked that one time.
Oh, that happens to me.
I like this one right here. You
Oh,
were
okay,
gasping.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So this is watercolor, and watercolor is hard.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
Not easy.
So that's tan. So you like Peraza?
I do. I do like him.
I don't dislike it. That's for sure.
Yeah, I think this is pretty great.
I think she's adorable. Why didn't they make her look like that?
I don't know.
A random just shag cartoon character like in the middle of fire.
I'm sure that would be
That's totally work.
No one would.
Nope.
Ooh, I like these. I like these a lot.
Look at that's a very vintage Donald and Mickey.
Well, that's why I was gonna like these. Hold on, I'm gonna get to those in a second. But these are all faces that he's made in very classic
Cartoons.
Cartoons, yeah, very vintage
Well,
cartoons.
that's the pie eye.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
then
That's like Mouseworks era.
Yeah.
and then it's got like all three different.
That's almost like Playing Crazy type. He makes a lot of those angry faces in that cartoon. And then these are the ones that she was mentioning before. It's kind of fun to do the impossible. And that's the real trouble with the world.
Like a very, like,
Too many people grow up. So true. This is the other feature artist, Kenny Yamada, who, by the way, just showed up. He's over here. There he is. He's signing right now. Kenny Yamada is. But he does these letter-based artworks. C for Cinderella, obviously. Pinocchio. D. Where's E?
Eon.
No, that's not how that works.
Eva. No. Well, can't we just watch Goofy for a while?
We can, but if you want to walk that way, you're gonna.
Let's watch Goofy while we say goodbye to Fresh Baked. How about that? Would that work? Would that be okay? Because the show's over, Fresh Baked. The show's over. We didn't get to do everything that we would like to do on a busy day. Things like, what were the other things we were talking about? Small World. By the way, I would say Small World used to be on my list of things not to do during the summer or on a hot day.
It's okay now.
But it's okay now because the shade. Yeah, I mean it's great being in that room for 15 minutes, but the price you have to pay to get in there is not great.
Sometimes that queue was not worth it.
No.
Yeah, that's right. But
You
now
could die before you get in there.
Now it's so much more.
But now that they have the new queue, definitely do Small World on a busy and or hot day.
Yeah.
I can't remember what else we had in mind.
Here.
we were gonna mention that if there's things like movie previews or Path of the Jedi.
That's right, yeah. The movie previews, yeah.
Not the most exciting thing, but they're a decent way to get out of the heat for sit down.
And we didn't really shop today, but definitely like Main Street in general.
Well, I was gonna say, if anything else fails, just come down to Main Street around 12, 1 o'clock.
Right. The shops are AC.
Yeah, that's great.
And most of them are connected,
Yeah.
so you can just kind of do like a slow mosey.
By the way, I would not recommend meeting characters on a hot day.
Maybe Launch Bay, because it's all indoors and AC.
Well, right, but out here, I mean,
Yeah,
these
out
because
here-
you're exposed.
Yeah, not even the fantasy fair because you're outside
Yeah.
in that queue.
Yeah,
And
no,
that's
don't
a
do that.
long
There's
queue.
shade for a lot of it, but still. So Launch Bay is all indoors and AC, so.
Plus,
Yeah.
nobody goes in there because
Yeah.
it's like a 5-minute wait to meet Chewie
Yeah.
nowadays.
No, it's always a longer wait for Chewie than right.
Chewie wins always.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I wonder if it's because he doesn't talk.
I think it's just people want to hug Chewie.
Uh-oh. Here comes Goofy. Watch your back.
Oh my god, don't look at Goofy. Oh my gosh. Goofy, oh my
Goofy, oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my
You're like my favorite dog. All right, say goodbye, Fresh Baked.
Bye, Fresh Baked.
Bye, Fresh Baked. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye, Fresh Baked.
Bye. Oh wait, next week, Pixar Pier.
We can't wait.
Oh my God, Fresh Baked and stuff.
Bye, Fresh Baked.
We've got lots more videos for you to see, so grab a churro and check out some of our other videos and have your mind blown by how much fun we're having. We truly are the best of Disney Bake Fresh Daily. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and we'll see you next time. Fresh Baked!